finally, what's the plan between now and the weekend and another big game in the Premier League?
Tomorrow, focus about Everton, start game preparation.
And now you turn your attention to Everton, a tough trip at the weekend. Is that a big test of character for you?
Yeah, very tough stadium, very tough opponent. The game will be once again very tough. I don't think in Premier League there are games that they are not tough, because the last one against Brentford was tough, the previous one was tough. I don't think we have played any game not tough, and Everton will be one more, and we're going to try to do our best and win again.
Yeah.
Marc Guiu, then the hat-trick, 3 really well-taken goals. He must have really impressed you.
Yeah, I like Marc. He's a really honest lad, and look, he's young and he's just come from Spain, so it can be tough for a player, but you've seen in the goals, I've never seen anyone press like him. He doesn't slow down, and he nicked one tonight from that, and he'll keep working hard, and you forget how young he is. He's only 18, so I'm happy that he got his hat-trick. He deserves it.
It's strange for you, because you were one of these young players once when you were coming through and playing alongside like Tyrique George as well. You see those guys really maturing on big stages, big nights in front of big crowds in this competition.
Yeah, look, I remember nights like that. I played in Europe a couple of years ago, and they're special, especially as a young kid. And I think it's just about letting him go out and expressing himself, because that's all you can do. And you can see with a lot of lads tonight, Tyrique, Josh, they just express themselves, and that's what you want to do as a footballer, and that's how you get noticed. So, yeah, hopefully they continue.
Got to ask about the goal. Really sharp to follow that up.
Yeah, look, that's what the gaffer wants. He wants the attacking midfielders sniffing out little opportunities, and luckily for me, it bounced to me, and I just instinctively put it in the bottom corner. So I'm happy to get another one, and it's always nice getting it at the bridge.
Very well done tonight. How's the leg? Okay, not you?
Yeah, it's all right. It's just a little bit of fatigue, a little bit of cramp, but nothing.
Tyrique, a big win today. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was a great game. Really enjoyed it. To start again at Stamford Bridge was great. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
To start again, but also to play 90 minutes. How big a step in your development is that?
Yeah, just the trust that Enzo has for me, the gaffer. I just can't really explain it, but it's just a great feeling to get 90 minutes. So yeah.
He was speaking highly about you and how well you did. What did the manager say to you before the game?
Just to play with confidence, really, because he knows my ability. So in training, he sees it. So just to keep playing with confidence, ability, and just show what I can do. So, yeah.
And he's shown how much confidence he has, in the academy as well. 5 academy boys on the pitch at the end. It's a fantastic achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, it just shows the quality of players that we have in the academy. So hopefully you can get more in. So it's good.
And we've seen a lot of quality in this competition. I think that's 22 goals in 6 games. You guys seem to be enjoying your football, especially in Europe.
Yeah, it's great. Shout out to Marc as well, hat-trick. So it's really good. So.
It's incredible, a first half hat-trick, and it just seems to come so naturally to him, doesn't it?
It's a great finisher, isn't it? You can't really see that. It's a great finisher, so it's good for him.
As are you. And it's been a big week, yourself and for Josh as well, now fully fledged members of that first team dressing room. What does that mean to you?
It's just grateful, really. It's just a blessing to obviously be around great players, so yeah, it's really good.
So much quality, so many great players. Talk to me about how solid this group is. How impressive a group is this?
Top players, you see it in training. The quality every single player has, so it's really good.
What have you noticed? What have been the big sort of differences for you stepping up and training with these guys day in, day out?
Probably the tempo. Tempo is so quick compared to the 21s. Really fast, demanding as well, so I have to work hard.
And now we can put Europe on the back burner until March, until the new year. How much does that help when you're focusing on the Premier League and the domestic competitions?
Yeah, of course, really helps. Premier League, we're doing really well, so just want to keep going.
And what do you think is achievable for you personally this year? Because it's been an impressive start, hasn't it?
Yeah, hopefully a Prem debut, but who knows, we'll see.
Enzo, first of all, congratulations, big win. How happy were you with that today?
Very happy for different reasons in these kind of games. Sometimes it's easy not to do, not to compete in the right way. But once again, they show how serious, how professional they are, and this is very important.
22 goals in the 6 games in this competition. You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, delighted also the way we defend. Some of the goals we score come from the pressing, so that means that defensively we are very strong. Now this competition until March will be a little bit in one side. We can focus in the Premier League and then FA Cup.
Is that a good thing that you are now able to maybe put it on the back burner and focus on domestic competitions for now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Been a big week for Josh Achampong, new contract, 90 minutes for him and 90 minutes for Tyrique as well. How pleased were you with them?
Yeah, what a game for both. They played very well. We don't have doubt about both of them. They have just to continue working the right way, and for sure the future can be bright for them.
Speaking of a bright future, it really was a proud night for the academy. 5 academy boys on the pitch at the end of the game. I mean, that's a fantastic achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, they have to continue to work hard, and in the moment that we need, we can use them.
Speaking of youngsters, first half hat trick for Marc Guiu. I mean, he's flying in this competition, isn't he?
Yeah, and Marc, probably sometimes we forget that he's another young player. He's born 06, so just 18 years. He's doing fantastic. Scored already 5-6 goals in this competition, so we are very happy with him.
How excited are you by the future?
I'm very excited. First of all, with the performance, with the result. Once again, I think they show how serious they are, how professional they are. In this kind of games, sometimes it's easy to drop, but first of all, they know that they are not allowed to drop, and second, that we need to show that we are serious, we are professional, and once again, I think they show that. And then, yeah, has been also a good chance for the young players, some of them. So we are very happy.
And how impressed by Marc Guiu? How patient does he need to be now? Because he's obviously got a big future, hasn't he?
Yeah, with Marc, the problem is that sometimes probably we forget the age. He's the same age than Josh Achipong, Ty, born 06. He already scored 5-6 goals in this competition. And since we start, he's working well. He's taking his chance. And he knows that with Nicolas there, with Christo there, it's not easy for him. But it's important that he continue to work in the right way.
You've dominated the group stages. Do you feel this is a tournament you should go on and win now?
I think now that we are in the next round, we have to be focused on the next round. And then if we are able to win, go in the next. But thinking to play the final or to win this competition when you have still 5-6 games to go, I don't think it's the correct thing.
And congratulations. Marco Correa, what's the difference this year to last year? You've got an attacking person now that's scoring goals. What have you done to make Marco Correa the person he is today?
I said many times, I don't know about last year, I was not here, so it's difficult to judge. The only thing I can say that sometimes it's more about understanding the position and understanding the game. And Marc is doing very well. In the last 2 games, he scored 2 goals. But in the previous game, when he was playing like attacking midfielder or like winger against Leicester, he always did very well. In the last 2 games, he scored with that. He scored with the right tonight. So. But about Marc, but not only about Marc, to be honest, about all of them, they start to understand the way where they have to be to receive the ball and how they have to move, and we are very happy.
Simon? Enzo, appreciate the knockout phase is a little way away now, but will we see Cole Palmer, Fofana, Navia, or when will you make that decision?
Yeah, depends also a little bit about January window transfer. Depends if player they're gonna leave or player they're gonna arrive. So talking this moment about the next squad, I don't know. I don't have any idea. We need to wait, and we see.
And do you see it as a good thing that the knockout phase for you guys starts in March, so you can focus on the league, or is it a problem that you now have less opportunity to play the players that aren't playing in the Premier League?
No. I think you never know, but probably that in this moment we can focus in the domestic competition. Probably it's better.
Enzo, a word on Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Another big smile on your face when he got on the score sheet. Talk about his importance, even though his minutes have been relatively diminished compared to Leicester. And are you in a position to say with him that he will not be the kind of player that is available in January to anybody?
Unfortunately, I cannot say that. Not about Keenan, about all the squad, because when the window transfer is open, unfortunately anything can happen. So I'm not focused on January. The only thing I can say about Kenan that we are very happy in the way he's working. We are very happy about his performance, and this is my thought about Kenan.
Just to follow up, because some of the other players, they're younger, it's normal, they might go out on loan, but with Kenan, because of his age, you knew him so well at Leicester, he's only been at the club for 6 months. Would it not be slightly odd if after such a short period of time he was sent elsewhere?
But we don't want one of our players to leave. The problem is that sometimes the question is more for them, that if they say, okay, you don't want me to leave, but I'm not happy, I want to play more. So in that case, we are not going to say, no, you have to stay, yes or yes. It's matter of agreement between the club and the player. The only thing I can say that we are happy with Kenan. Then we see.
And then we'll go to Ishan at the back to finish.
Harrison Murray Campbell made his debut tonight. Can I ask you about some of the qualities that you see in him, and what did you make of his performance tonight?
When you play the first game, it's never easy, so he did quite well. We have seen that he's good on the ball, he's also good defending, and I think he could deserve the chance to get minutes tonight, and he was okay.
Okay, cameras off please.